What's happening, guys? Cowboy here, and today's video is brought to you by Blade and Soul. To learn more, make sure to click the link down below in the description to play for free. Today, you're about to learn about the 11th class that just got added to the game, and that is the Warden. So Blade and Soul reached out to me and they were like, hey, we heard you like anime-style combat and massive two-handed swords. And I was like, boy, you are super right about that. And here we are. So today we're going to be going through and playing the Warden, which is the guy you see in front of you. It is the 11th class to be added into the game, and it's considered a melee tank. Big fan of melee tanks that use giant two-handed swords. We're going to basically just go through something called Mushin's Tower. It's kind of like a challenge tower where you just keep going up floors and fighting different sets of enemies. And I'm going to kind of give you an idea of the Warden and how he plays. So the first thing I want to touch on before we get too heavy into combat, of course, is just a little bit about the Warden. So we have two main specs with the Warden, Lightning or Frost. Lightning is a lot more damage oriented. You can basically sacrifice your health. Seismic Strike, for example, costs 3% HP. Sheer Storm costs 3%. Blade Frenzy costs 2%. And the idea here is you sacrifice your health to do high damage, and then you gain it back with things like Reeve. So it's very much a balancing act, which I like a lot, and it's kind of reminiscent of Blood Death Knights from WoW, back before they turned into just dedicated tanks, because, you know, we're seeing this sacrifice and regaining of health, which is really cool. The alternative is a Frost spec, which is a lot more about hard CC and resilience. While some of these moves are similar, the overall design of them changes. You can see, you know, we have bonus frost damage coming in there. Stake now just functions as just an outright knockdown. Quake is still hard CC. Sheer Storm, as opposed to just being an AoE damage, now allows you to resist damage and status effects during use. So it's a lot more tanky, but all in all, from what I have experienced so far, I'm a much bigger fan of the Lightning spec. Each class also has an advanced mode. With Lightning, you build up towards your Frenzy stance, which you'll see once we start combat, there'll be a little blood icon, whereas when you're playing with Frost, you build up towards something called Sentry, which is like your super tank counter everything stance. But anyway, let's jump in and we'll kind of give you an idea of the combat and then discuss it more in a second here. These poor gals are going to get dunked on so hard. So one thing you obviously saw was I was moving around a lot there, and that's because the combat in Blade and Soul is very heavily based around combos. All of your attacks are area of effect type attacks, so reminiscent in terms of games like Black Desert Online, Wildstar. It's similar to that. You can't just tab target. You know, if you look at our abilities here, well, guard doesn't count, but, you know, Leveler is a 5-meter AoE in a circle. Seismic Strike is an 8-meter AoE in a circle. Something like Great Slash or Reeve are 5-meter semicircles around me. Pentastorm, which is one of my ultimates, will be an 8-meter all around me. Whereas Realm Break, which is my other ultimate, is basically the same thing, except this is pure damage, this is damage and CC. 16 meters around. You can see the different range. Stuff. You know, Soul Flare is a 50-meter AoE, Quake's a 5-meter AoE, etc. If I back up, I get 3 meters going backwards. I can dash 5 meters to the target. So everything is very much based around, you know, keeping a target within that range. So you are able to do stuff like Q and utilize iframes to dodge attacks as they would come in. In addition to that, there are counterattacks. For example, one is my guard, and if I use guard at the right time, I can counterattack whatever I'm fighting against. Can't stop the red. The reds I just gotta avoid. Oh man, you are. Come here. Resisted the knockdown. E-Kun, man. Freaking Blade Masters here. Whew! I would not sit still. Even then, I have so much self-healing coming in, it's like he barely even hurt me. So along with the Warden, the game has updated to include Act 9 now. So tons and tons of content to play for. So, you know, if you're looking for something to sink your teeth into as we move our way into the fall and towards the holiday season, it would be a good time to get into it, especially because it's free to play. So this is definitely on my list now for the next time I have some time that I can really sink into an MMO, because I actually had this on my, this was a game that I had my eyes on for a while, and then basically just waiting for the English localization of it. I like didn't know they had it out. You know, I was following it for a while, like back when it was only over in I think it was Korea. I was like, this looks freaking dope, you know, because we have such a high focus around martial arts and blade play, and there's, you know, pretty strong PvP in the game. So definitely excited to finally get hands-on with it, especially the fact that, like, you know, they were kind enough to give me like a leveled up character to kind of see what it would be like. You know, I could have shown you guys what an early Warden would have looked like, but let's be honest, nobody wants to see what the character looks like at the start. They want to see it when it's all badass and dunking on stuff. Look at that counter hit, just boop. Sit down, Chunky. Sumo Sisters are down. So yeah, so far I'm having a lot of fun with this though. Definitely gotta get my health up before this next push, now that I'm down to burnt through about 50% of my health on that last fight. But I have built up enough to activate Frenzy, which Frenzy is cool. Consumes 5% of my health per second. But when it's activated, I basically just go hard. So let's go for you with it. Boom, 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 boom. Dunked! So, right there, that is what I build towards as I fight in Lightning Stance. Like I mentioned with Frost, you had something similar called Sentry Stance, but Sentry is more about being able to just mitigate tons of damage, whereas Frenzy Stance, you know, I basically just went all Ultra Instinct on that thing. Like, both of them just got absolutely shredded. Super cool. Usung. Guy looks like he's gonna be a problem. Oh no! Oh! Oh my god, the grabs from this guy! Oof! Oof! I haven't fought anything that does hard CC like this yet. What's he doing? What is this? I've never had this happen before. I've never fought anything like this. This guy's 6 million health. I think I'm dead. I think he just took me out, man. Call for help, gathers cheat or restore. Yeah, that guy just dunked all over me. We're gonna go back and try and take him out. I feel like maybe I'm just not ready to take out something that strong. But it doesn't make sense. I have to be overlooking something here. Because up until now, I have done fine. There's no way this guy's gonna get me. Let me see here. It's 40 resilience. Let me get Blade Ward up and try and do Soul Flare. We'll see if I can. Yeah, I resisted it. Against Cyclone. No. Oof. Oof. No. I don't know what these buttons do, but they're doing something. Oh my god, no. Oof. Oh my god, he does so much damage. Nope, he's gonna get me again. Damn. Yusong is just too good for me. What can I do here? Gathers scattered chi to recover fighting condition. See this now. This is the difference between an experienced player and a new player. I'm probably just not going to be able to take this guy out. This guy is a beast. I could try and do frost, but he's getting too much damage in. My health kit up here.
My time as a monk has ended. Let me show you what I have learned.
Let's see. Oh my god. That's what's getting me, dude. Oh man. Oh no, stop. Stop. This guy is so cheeky. Alright. Well, it's been fun, guys, but I think that Yusong is just a little bit too potent for a brand new player like myself, because I simply cannot contend with the massive amount of grab abuse I'm experiencing. See, the thing is, I could try and block, but anytime there's like a red reticle on the ground, it's an unblockable. Yellows you can block and counterattack, but the red, I don't know. I really want to beat this guy though. Hang on, I'm just gonna go. Come on! And this! No, 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 no. Oh my god, that attack just did almost all of my health. No, stop with the cyclone thing. No, oh, wait, he's got me stunned. Oh, oof, oof. Nope, he's got the grab. No, stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh my god. Even blowing all of my cooldowns, I only got him down to 60%. Well, it's been fun, guys, but we're going to wrap up here. So either way, thanks again to Blade and Soul for sponsoring this video. It was definitely cool to jump in and get to, you know, see what the Warden has moving towards endgame. I am a lot more curious now. I might make a level 1 Warden just to battle my way back up to the 20th floor of Mushin's tower so that I can spank this guy the way he deserves by being a Master Warden. But either way, thanks for coming by and checking out the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you are interested in the game, I'll have a link in the description for you to check it out. As I mentioned, it's free to play, so what do you got to lose? But either way, that's it for today's video, and we'll catch you guys next time.